So I had to get ready for a holiday dinner tonight. How do you walk into a room full of strangers and still feel confident? Makeup, tea, hair, fluffy outfits. Christmas holiday vibes. So I had to get ready for a holiday dinner tonight, and it made me think, how do you walk into a room full of strangers and still feel confident? So I'm definitely gonna sit on that question and answer it later on in this video. However, let's get ready for this holiday dinner. Let's go. So the great thing about holiday season is that you kind of pretty much know what colors to go for. You have your reds, your greens, your golds and silver, and anything shiny, and you're usually good with that. So I have this red dress that I ordered, and I actually had to get it tailored because it came in a size too big. So it's gonna be my first time putting it on ever since the tailoring, and let's put a whole outfit with this. So this is the dress. Nice and simple, but because it's winter season, I don't want to just have bare skin, so I'm gonna grab a pair of stockings just to kind of make it feel a bit more wintry. I do think stockings and dresses in the winter, wow, chef's kiss. So see, stockings kind of add like a little bit of winter, fall type of vibe, and I do love it. I don't have any boots that I want to do with this, but it's a little bit of a dressy up type of situation. So I'm going to pop on these black heels and see what it does. I did wish I had a pair of black boots or even black pumps. I don't have that, but I have these and I think they'll still work. Let's get them on. Guys, heels are doing something for me. Even if it's just a little, it's nice, it's cute. And I think to up it, I'm gonna add some pearls instead of gold jewelry or silver jewelry, because pearls make me think of snow and snowflakes. So I think that'll be a nice touch. Okay, so I'm actually not 100% sure about the necklace. I think I'm gonna take it off and then later on decide if I really want something bulky. I do still like the earrings, but I want this to be just a simple outfit for holiday season, holiday dinner, because everything around me is so festive, and I feel like when you're too festive, it can be too much, and it's a very fine line to walk. So for the most part, earrings good, dress good, stockings with the heels good. I'm gonna take this off, and then let's just go straight into hair and makeup. Now, because it is the holiday season, I want my makeup to look as natural and lightweight as possible while taking care of all the imperfections. So I'm starting it off with my brow gel because I just want nice fluffy brows. Then I'm going to take my foundation and brush that on. I'm actually using a skin tint. I've been using it a lot lately because I don't want my makeup to be cakey. And sometimes with foundation, I feel like I tend to pack it on, and I want this to be light and glowing, youthful. A must for holiday season and winter season is moisturized lips, so y'all already know. And then from here, I'm just grabbing my concealer because it is a must, as always, with makeup for me. I want my under eyes to be bright, to draw attention and light to the right places on my face. And I'm actually using a brush and sometimes kind of brushing it upward so that way I don't have as many creases with time.
Now, blush is my forever go-to, and I do not think you can get that rosy Christmas holiday red unless you have that blush on to kind of help give yourself that youthful, I've been out in the snow too long glow. And I'm just hitting my cheeks and my nose to kind of make me look more rosy. And then I am doing contour, but the thing I'm doing with my contour that I'm trying is on my cheek area, because my face is a bit round. I'm doing vertical contour and seeing if that helps slim my face down or at least give me a nice jawline. And now I'm gonna set it lightly, very, very lightly all over my face so I get a nice matte look, and make sure to wipe that off. From here, I'm just gonna warm my eyes up. You can use a brown shade or bronzer. I personally like to use a bronzer. I always feel like it's the best for warming your eyes. And then I'm going in with a lighter brown shade. I would say like 2 to 3 shades lighter. And I'm putting it on my lid. This is gonna help draw attention to your eyes as well as make your eyes look brighter and more awake. And I'm just doing a little wing here. It is optional, but holiday season, you're gonna take a lot of pictures. A nice wing helps. And that same bronzer, I'm just touching it up on the under eye to give more depth and definition. From here, we're curling our lashes. You can use a heated curler like I do, or just a regular one. It does not matter. And then we're adding mascara, just so that way our eyes pop a bit more. And I'm making sure to get all the way to the outer corner, my bottom lash line, as well as all the way to the inner corner, so that way my eyes look full, they look open, they look awake, just in case Santa Claus comes by or anybody. But yeah, open eyes are the best. Now this part is optional. I am putting on a half lash, so it's not full lashes, it's just half, and they go on the outer corner of my eye. I'm just doing this to give myself more of a open, bigger eye look, or at least make my eyes look more defined. And FYI, so far, using my fingers has been the easiest way for me to put lashes on. Let me know if that's the same for you. And just in case that setting powder kind of covered up some of that blush, grab a powder blush and just add a bit more. It really, really makes a difference. And same thing with your contour. A nice powder contour definitely helps to define your nose, your cheeks, and everywhere else. Just make sure, especially with powder, to do it lightly. From here, this one also optional, but I was following a Korean makeup tutorial about where they put their highlight around the inner corner of the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, as well as brows, to kind of draw light to your face, especially when you take photos. And since holiday season means a lot of holiday photos, we gotta make sure we use this. And for extra shine, I'm just adding a little bit of shimmer underneath the brow bone before setting it all with spray. For my hair, I wanted to do something that was simple, preppy, and a bit of Blair Waldorf with curls, because the dress has that kind of top and vibe of a little bit of preppy kind of fashion. And I kind of like that for a little holiday feel. So yeah, think Blair Waldorf, but with curls. So in order to get my curls to do what they gotta do, I'm going to detangle with my wide tooth comb and a nice spray bottle filled with water, just to get those tangles out. That way I could define my curls and make it as nice as possible. And one thing I'm actually doing differently compared to what I usually do is I did separate my hair into different sections, and sometimes even separating each section into other different sections, so that way I can make sure the water isn't just sitting on the top of my hair but actually getting to the inside, and that really is helping me detangle a lot better. And then from here I am just parting my hair into different sections. In each small section I'm adding a little bit of lightweight gel, taking my defining brush, flipping it over as I go and scrunching when it's done, so that way my curls can come out looking really, really nice. Now I will admit sometimes I do get a little bit lazy and I start to do big sections when I do my curls. But let me tell you guys, the smaller sections are key. So let me know if you are a big section girly or a smaller section girly, because after doing my small sections with this, I'm just like, okay, I understand why a lot of girls take their time when doing their hair in small sections, because it really, really comes out so defined, less frizzy, and way, way nicer. Oh, and FYI for anyone, if you're wondering what I am using to keep my hair separated into sections, I'm actually using a hairpin. It's like a hair stick, and you could just twist and put your hair through it and it'll hold it in place, and that makes it so much easier than a scrunchie. And for the top crown of my head, I'm actually going to brush it straight up. And then initially I was going to just do the same with the defining brush, but I realized that these are my front facing curls. These are the curls that people see first and foremost. So I'm just finger curling them so that way they come out nice, evenly curled, and sit in my face in a way that kind of emphasizes it or frames my face much, much nicer. And if I have to make these smaller, I absolutely will, because what we want is those front facing curls to look really, really good. I do think I may have to cut my hair soon, so maybe I'll do that, so that way these front facing curls come out really nice in the future. Now this part is my favorite part, which is shaking out the roots. If you don't do this, your hair is gonna get so flat, especially at the roots, but if you do it, volume everywhere. And now for the main attraction, a soft headband that I'm just going to put up into place, so that way I don't get any tension headaches or anything like that, but my hair is still pushed back. And this one's optional. If you want to fix your edges, you absolutely can. I personally like to.
So for me, when it comes to entering places or events or even dinners with a whole bunch of people that I don't know, I always pick one thing to be very, very confident about, and I lead with that. So for instance, there was a time in NYC I was going to this pop-up event for a whole bunch of designers. I did not know anybody. I did not have anybody to go with me, no +1, no nothing. So instead, I chose to focus on my outfit. I told myself if I could be super, super confident in my outfit and feel the utmost confidence in it. No matter if anything else is subpar or not working out, I could just go, my outfit is great, I feel good, I look good, and stay in that confident mode. I do know there's times where it could literally not even be something physical. It could be like, okay, I passed a test. I'm confident that I passed a test. And then when you go into the room, you're just like, no, no, no. It doesn't matter what anybody says about me. I passed that test. I'm confident I passed that test. And when you focus on that one thing that you're very confident in, it takes you to having full confidence in everything else. So that is how I walk into rooms full of strangers, events full of strangers, and come out on top, is because I have at least one thing that I'm confident in, and I just siphon from that confidence. Okay guys, so this is the final look, right? Makeup, tea, hair, fluffy outfit. Christmas holiday vibes for sure. Absolutely love the stockings with the heels. A good pair, whether patterned, whether whatever, always has a way to up a look, and I think these stockings with these open toe heels are working for me. It leaves a little bit of play, a little bit of fun. I really love the whole thing, and honestly I'm so excited to go to dinner. I feel really confident in this, and that was the whole goal, because it's dinner and I'm completely like the newest person there, so we'll have a good time no matter what, because you can't look bad if you feel confident, right? But thank you so much for even watching this. Thank you for taking the time out. I do hope you feel confident this holiday season, whether it's something little or something big. I really hope that for you. And if this video resonated with you or you want to see more, let me know down in the comments below. And bye.